Relations staff, the Executive Director, Dan Burkhart, Diversity Director, Yolanda Jackson, and the then President, Nancy Clarence. So under the leadership of all these folks, the report was published in November. And it was written by volunteers, some LGBT, some heterosexual, many with management experience in their firms. And so our work for this year is following up on the firms to see how they're doing with implementing the best practices in the report. At the end of the report, there's a checklist that firms can use to easily see how they're doing in a variety of different areas, which we'll cover today. In 2009, we'll be surveying the firms, similar to what was done in 1996. And we'll be coming up with some real statistics on how firms are doing with these in these specific areas. And just finally, one other effort of the Bar Association this year is, just a few months ago, the association formed a marriage fairness task force. And the task force is charged with fighting Proposition 8, which is a proposition on the California ballot in November that would rewrite our Constitution and take away the right to marry that was affirmed by the Supreme Court in May. So we've actually put on your chairs, or the chairs in these two sections, and there are some up in front also, some handouts that explain why lawyers and the legal community should be involved in fighting Prop 8. And there's also, on the second page, 10 things that lawyers can do to help in this effort. So I encourage you to take a look at that. Those materials, I realize some of those URLs are impossible to type in if you even wanted to, but those documents are available on the BASF website, sfbar.org, and the links will function perfectly there. So it's just there for your reference. Please look at the online version on the website.